One, my friend said, "You're suggesting that abdominal breath control is the centerpiece. I presume focusing the breath there and then moving it to certain degrees creates the power that previous dramatic tenors used." Monaco, when demonstrating, showed how he pressed his vowels down into his larynx, very deep A's, O's, and so on. That was supposedly the source of his power. Two, I replied, "Your explanation is correct, but just knowing how to press vowels down into the larynx is not enough. That is only a surface phenomenon." Before pressing his breath down into his throat, Monaco had already expanded his breath into his abdomen during the preparatory stage of singing, even spreading it throughout his lower body. You can observe that when Monaco sang, his lower body was extremely rigid. This is a characteristic of the body being filled with breath. If you see a tenor walking lightly and effortlessly, it means he does not have proper abdominal breath support. We humans always talk about abdominal breath support, but in reality, breath support is not limited to the abdomen. It must fill the entire lower body. Only with this condition in place can Monaco's technique of pressing the breath below the throat be effective. We need to change our terminology. The preparation for singing requires filling the entire body with breath, primarily the lower body. This breath is completely different from the breath used during actual singing. The breath used in sound production and the breath used in preparation should not be confused. For over a century, humanity has failed to fully understand the diversity of internal breath. I won't say more. If everyone truly understood, there would be many Carusos. But because people don't understand, they have been on the wrong path for over 100 years. To be precise, Monaco sang by directing his voice below the throat. This is the correct approach. If a singer does not fill their lower body with breath, especially the lower abdomen, during the preparatory stage, then no matter how much they try to sing like Monaco, pressing the voice down into the throat, they will never master the correct singing technique. This type of singing was used by Corelli, the three tenors, and even historical tenors who were better than them, but it only worked effectively in their youth. By their 40s, it became increasingly difficult for them to sing well. Nowadays on YouTube, there are many teachers who advocate for a low larynx and directing the voice down into the throat. But by the time singers reach 40, they find themselves unable to sing anymore. Of course, even in youth, this method is incorrect. Corelli, the three tenors, and others all did this when they were young, but none of them were able to produce a sound that truly aligns with the Italian bel canto tradition and proper abdominal breath support.
La starke Schön, das ich vor mich hänge, bringt mir voraus ins Rosa, denn das Herz noch hält. Io sono tuo Est il fianco in una samara che hai singhiezza, hai dolore, arredi pagliaccio, solto amor in in fondo all'anima cantava un giorno ed ei con affere lacrime scrisse ai singhiozzi il tempo Tira in fondo al